Hey man, went over the rules in the back. Y'all know what time it is, man. We back for the one time. For the one time, it's your boy Captain Great. I got my partners over here. King James the Pharaoh, my brother Ace. You know, we back in here to fill y'all up with some more of this recap of the week and tonight. You know what I'm saying? Uh, start off with the bang. We told everybody, might as well get it out of the way. Should have put your money on Tank. You see what happened when you put your money in the wrong bank and then they go bankrupt. You ain't gonna be able to get that money back. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
round
Cap.
7, liver. Take the liver, and it's
He
gonna
calls
deliver
7
every
too.
time.
Yes, sir. Captain Great, what's up, big dog?
Hey man, you see
I
it,
hear
man.
you over there. I hear you over there. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what it is. Throw the Towel Sports Podcast. Your boy King James, I'm in the building with my man's always, Captain
Yes,
Great.
sir.
Y'all know what to do. We had so much fun last time it was here. It was my birthday. If y'all didn't get to see that show, we need y'all to go tune in. It was lit. If y'all ever seen any of our shows, you ain't never seen one like that. We had so much fun. We had to bring back our homeboy, Sean Ace Juice, as we call him, O'Neal. Welcome to the show, Ace Juice. How you doing, my man?
Happy to be back, man. It's
Yes,
not every day I
sir.
get invited back to do something.
Yes, sir. Well, we ain't gonna hold it up. We see what my man Cap started off with. He already there. You know what I'm saying? You back with the tank and you put your money in the wrong bank. Oh man. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis,
Never get it
ladies and
back.
gentlemen. Y'all know what's happening. That fight went down just last Saturday. What was that? April the 23rd? You know what I'm saying?
Saturday, 420 was Friday.
So it's
21st.
Was it
21st.
22nd?
21st was Thursday. 22nd was Friday, right? Because the 20th was 420 was Thursday. I know that, ladies and gentlemen, because my birthday was the 19th. Trust me.
Right.
So 420 was Thursday. That means 421 was Friday. So April 22nd,
22nd.
2023, we had Gervonta Tank Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know we built it up versus Ryan Garcia. We built it up all month, all year. Y'all know what
Yes,
time it
we
was.
did.
It went down. We had a good fight. I'm talking about Ryan Garcia went down in the second round with a nice what would he catch? A left to the jaw that put him on the floor the first
Man,
time?
it was the left to the face for sure.
He called that
Yeah,
The
okey
first time.
doke.
yeah, he caught that
Take that.
okie dokie left to the face. It dropped him, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all didn't get to see it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Garcia got up like a true fighter. He got up like a true fighter. He came back out. We had some good rounds. I mean, you asked me, the fight was in Tank favor. He had about going into round 7. I think I had Tank 4 rounds or 5 rounds to 2. I think I gave Ryan
I had
Garcia.
him on all the rounds.
I gave Ryan Garcia maybe 1 or 2 of those rounds, but
Look, when he got that punch, that one good punch.
yeah, he had a couple rounds where he stalled Tank out and he
Right.
landed a couple more punches than what Tank did in a couple rounds. But
Yeah,
if you watch,
he stepped it up in 5 and 6.
yeah, 5 and
Yeah,
6,
he got his Oscar on.
there might have been the 2. There might have been the 2 I gave him. I know going into round 7, it looked like Ryan Garcia was getting warmed up just a little bit. Like he was like it was gonna be a decent fight. As we get into round 7, ladies and gentlemen, we got Tank Davis ducking underneath a left, looked like it was a left hook. We got him ducking underneath a left hook. As he comes back up, he catches Ryan Garcia with a nice left hand to the body. Nice, strong left hand to the body. Ryan Garcia is able to take that punch, back up a couple times. We get a couple feints in there, and then Ryan Garcia takes the knee. No mas. Dope.
That liver, the liver always delivers.
And it was no mas from there. We had a Duran sighting. We had a Duran sighting. The man took a
Yeah.
knee. He didn't want to get up. the corner didn't even throw the towel. He just took a knee. And it was a great fight. Like he said, he got caught. There was nothing he could do. You know, ladies and gentlemen, since we here, well, before we officially do that, I want to hear Sean. So Ace, after watching the fight, because you and Mr. Ron we had on the show, for some reason y'all felt as if Ryan Garcia had a chance. Like you know,
would it zoom
everybody's got a chance. You know what I mean? Like
everybody's got a chance. I mean, hey, even my man on Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, there was until the second round, and then it was over after that, in my opinion. Like I
didn't see not one chance.
I'm not going to speak on behalf of Ron, but on behalf of myself, Cat, King, I'm sorry. I fucked up. But I did originally say that I thought it could be Davis by murder. But honestly, I gave Garcia a chance. And had he not got rocked round 2 like he did, that changed the pace of that whole fight. And we could have been seeing something a little bit better. He started turning it on, 3, 4, 5, and tried, but he was obviously in a deficit after that knockdown. And he would have needed to do something spectacular to come out with that W. So
I mean,
didn't do it. Caught that one of the hit him right in the processor, and he just took a knee, man. Like it happens.
We know he didn't go watch that Rolly Romero footage, so I mean,
yeah, man,
he didn't know he did what he wanted to do in there.
Well, I mean, nobody ever expects you to spam that left trigger button on the power body blows. You know what I mean? When you hit that left trigger, it'll throw that power body blow. Everybody, they're not expecting you to spam that left trigger, dog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be looking for you.
Ain't got no safety already.
And man,
that was a move out of Fight Night too, man.
That's what I'm saying. They be thinking you're gonna hit that RB button on them all the time. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta hit that left trigger, dog. That left trigger.
You got it.
That power body blow.
You gotta hold the left trigger and hold the top bumper.
And that's how you throw that delivery, man. And hey, you look, I'm gonna give Ryan Garcia props for having heart, because it take a lot of heart to call out a nigga like Tank Davis, and then meet him at a catchweight for no belt, and you just want to get in there and take punishment. You know, you got to give him props for that. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, because I mean. For that kind of money, I'd do it too. I'd take that body bunch. You could break my rib for that kind of bread.
Let's talk about this though. He almost did it for no money. Had Tank not given him a piece of that,
he decided
he bet the purse on that fight.
Yeah,
and luckily Tank was like, "No, you did all right, bud. Here you go."
He really wasn't supposed to get nothing. I would have gave him nothing.
I wouldn't have given him shit. No, for real.
But you bet that
nothing out of me.
I gave you enough. I gave you enough when I showed you love. After I just put you down.
You did all that huffing and puffing. Nothing happened.
I was telling everybody, man, like, you doing too much talking, man. You can't come in doing a lot of talking, fighting somebody like that. We didn't see him go down. Look at Teofimo. He over here fighting his way back up the mountaintop. He trying to get back up there the best way possible. Bro. Huh?
He's still talking. He's like, yeah, there was a mole in my camp. There was this.
Nobody trying to hear that. He's
still talking?
That's what you get for having Bernard Hopkins.
None of the money.
Oscar Della drunk, man. Hey, look, as your dude. Hey, I'm just saying.
None of that money, like you said, Sean. None.
It's all in the rematch. It's all in the rematch.
They didn't get. Hey, that's why they got mad at him and they left him by himself, because you put that purse money up. They supposed to get some of that.
He bet that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave you. You already got knocked out like your father used to.
So my question is this, ladies and gentlemen. What's next for Tank?
Haney. Stevenson.
So the Shakur Stevenson fight not gonna happen. Let's hang that up, all right?
Yeah, they're not gonna do it.
We already know how that worked with Top Rank and PBC.
Yeah.
We've been down that road way too many times already. When it comes to Top Rank and PBC, I have zero faith in that fight. I have zero faith, and we still waiting on Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, and Crawford ain't even with Top Rank no more. So
yeah, he over there with Rob a lot.
Man, that motherfucker over there by himself, dog. He a free agent. That ain't even
Right. They over there. What's the Black Rob a lot?
Yeah, they didn't. And are they still out?
I think so.
Is Black Rob? Whatever, man. So look, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, real quick, there's something we got to do. And every episode, there's somebody that get the towel thrown in on their head. And this time, I got to let my man Cap the Great take off on this one. So Cap, say you got to throw the towel in on somebody, huh?
Hey, man, y'all already know where that towel going, man.
Hey, man, I'm going to let you down the floor.
Garcia, it was good in the hood until you got put down in round 7. So you know what that means. I mean, hey, it was supposed to happen that way. I seen it. I mean, yeah, I'll tell everybody, quit betting on Tank, man. Leave the young man alone. He a prize fighter for a reason. I appreciated that right there. Maybe next time Bernard Hopkins and them will stay around too, man. That was kind of dirty of them.
So while we here, and since you brought it up, before we leave this realm, I just so happened to find another towel that I see laying on the ground. Oh. Right? And I want to pick that towel up. Okay, and I want to throw that motherfucker in on Mr. Bernard Hopkins. Right? Now, Bernard Hopkins.
He going to get a double up.
You know, for the simple fact, I usually roll with the old school. Hell, I'm old school nowadays. You know?
Right.
But Bernard, it comes a point in time when sometimes you got to shut the fuck up. Right? And you popped all of that shit, man. You was talking, you all at the press conference, all in the video.
Grabbing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you dancing all in the videos. Come on, man. Let these little young fighters have their shine, Bernard. You had your time, Mr. Executioner. You had your time.
He got execution. Is what happened to him. We see how you want to
jump in with Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia to try to help promote the fight when you did nothing but make yourself look silly. Okay? You made yourself look like an old school cat that can't get out of the game and allow these youngsters to do what they're supposed to do. Because you didn't want no smoke with Tank.
Well,
you didn't want no smoke. Your old ass do not want to get in the ring and do no sparring. You don't want to throw no fisticuffs. You don't want none of that. So do us a favor, Bernard. Stay in retirement where your ass belong. You had your shine. Let these young boys do their thing. And like my grandmother said, mind your motherfucking business.
Man. That was a good insight.
Thank you very much.
He took him to church.
Thank you very much. My granny used to tell me, you know what the number one cause of death in America is? I was like, yeah, Granny, it's heart disease. She said, hell no, boy. It's meddling. All in somebody's goddamn business that ain't got shit to do with you. The number one cause of death in America. Meddling.
Hey.
All in somebody's goddamn business.
Your answer would be heart disease. You get that answer back. Yeah. I wouldn't even ask no more questions.
I don't ask no more.
No more questions.
I ain't answering no more motherfucking questions. She said, "What's the number one cause of death in America?" I said, Granny, they said that at school is heart disease. I said, hell no, boy. It's meddling. All in somebody's goddamn business that ain't got shit to do with you.
We're going to pull up the urban definition of meddling on y'all, too.
Man, if y'all need the definition of meddling, I tell you what. Go ask your granny who she talking to when she on the phone.
And she going to tell you. Man, you better get your ass on for meddling.
You don't catch that backhand. See it.
No look. You looked at no look.
Straight up. Do you think you think they be bullshitting when they be talking about the Force? Motherfucker. No. Yeah. That Star Wars shit for real.
That's strong for real. That Obi-Wan.
See, my granny had the Force for real, nigga. You walk through the door, do the wrong shit. She. What happened there? Shit. Your ass got pushed all the way back out the door. Told your ass to be back here at motherfucking 11:30, nigga.
Man, and look, and if y'all don't know Granny, man, I definitely know Granny.
Captain
Don't let the size fool. Don't let the size fool you. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, the Force is strong.
You come over there thinking Granny ain't gonna say something to you if you want to.
Choke your ass from across the room.
Gentlemen. So,
yes, sir.
Where we at with the Cap?
Man, we might as well slide into the NBA, man. Y'all just seen the games, man. Y'all see me, man. I'm over here. I'm always dressed up, win or lose. I don't know how the hell we let that go. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. Crazy game.
Man, I'm glad you took it there, because now that gives me some leeway, because I got to tell the truth, man. I got to come in here, Cap. Cap, you my boy. It ain't that
game,
personal,
dude.
but I got to keep it all the way 100. This is exactly why I can't bet on the Celtics to win it all. Because this should have been a closeout game. It should have been over with. We should be done. We shouldn't even be talking about Trae Young. We shouldn't be having no ice.
I'm not talking about no damn Trae Young, because they gave him that weird ass technical call, the call that wasn't even no call for real. Is that what they letting people get away with in the NBA? That's why I quit playing basketball and quit taking it serious when I did.
Man, look here, man. Take it from a Pacer fan. I don't want to hear that bullshit about calls that they get called, man. It's part of the game, man. Take it from a Pacer fan, dog.
It's hard to take it in the playoffs. It's hard to take it from somebody that ain't here right now.
Hey, man, look here, man. If it's anybody that's been through heartbreak and didn't get no calls, and then 2 minute report come out and say, the 2 minute reporter say, that was a goaltending by LeBron James on Oladipo that would have let y'all win the game, which would have put LeBron James out the playoffs in the first round. But that's not gonna happen, because it don't work like that, because LeBron James bring in too much money, and then Oladipo and the Pacers don't. So trust me, I understand not getting the calls, but y'all didn't lose the game off that one call.
Man, long story short, we need to figure out a formula, because you can't switch the hot man.
The brother that's going to coach the Houston Rockets right now, y'all shouldn't have got rid of that motherfucker right there.
Silas or Udoka?
Udoka.
I mean, what you thought they was gonna do, man? You think they was gonna give him a pity pat on the back, and you knew they was gonna let that man go. They didn't let him go off the whole year, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? He finally get a job. Y'all, I already knew they was gonna let him go. Like Joe Mazzulla, not bad. I think he just need to come with a formula on not taking out the hot hand. When you take out the team and we hot like that, let these men. That's what was supposed to happen tonight. We were supposed to let Jaylen Brown, Tatum, and them go crazy.
Jaylen Brown was supposed to play damn near the whole game.
Dude, and he kept taking him out.
The nigga was on fire.
That's what I'm saying. He kept taking him out, man. Jaylen Brown had, 40-something almost?
That's why I'm telling you, they did not lose that game off that one call. It was not that one call.
I know it was the coach.
Coaching. The coaching has been terrible. The coaching has been terrible all year.
Look, that's why I just said, flat out, die hard, no bias shit. We need to come up with a formula. Like, we need to not take out the hot man. When it's hot, let that shit sizzle.
It's like they're doing like timed substitutions. You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
That's
what this?
exactly that's
Yeah,
exactly
it's like what they do in hockey. Like, oh, they've been out there for a minute 13.
he
Time to get them off the ice.
he thinking that when they get to a certain time that he rested. No, man, Kenny said something real pivotal on why we good like we are good, right? When we got Brogdon, when we got White, when we got Brown, Tatum, when we got Smart on the floor, or we got who is it? Or we got Smart off the floor, we got a Brogdon, and we got we can put anybody in there with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we got them in there, the star players is able, and Al Horford. That's what I meant to say. When we got
blew the game today. Blew the game today. Sorry, but you mentioned it. We on the show. I'm not pulling no punches.
Man.
Al Horford blew the fucking game today. He blew the game like 3 times today. Al Horford did, and they left him in.
That's
Sorry,
what I'm
dog.
saying. They kept taking
I'm
Jalen
an NBA
Brown.
fan. I don't want to get passionate over the Celtics. It's just
Look.
an NBA fan, and 1 + 1 = 2. And when you doing shit that's not ABC, don't make sense to me.
You kept
Right?
taking the man out.
Why would they pull Jalen like they was pulling Jalen? And why would you leave Al Horford in there when he's bricking like he's bricking?
And they was pulling Tatum like they was pulling. He kept playing them like his regular season. Joe, you done been here long enough to see what happened when it's time to get busy.
Yeah, now's not
What
the
are
time
you
to start
doing?
experimenting with shit.
But this is elimination game.
Look,
We need some rest for the next series.
Look,
Let's close
I was
them
sitting
out
here
and
watching
let's
the
get ready
game
for the next series.
in the beginning of the fourth quarter. I was watching the game. I'm like, it's over with. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's over. But
Kenny said it. They play with no sense of urgency, bro.
Right. They ain't play with none. We was right there. And he took him out like we had him closed out. That's what he got to doing, bro. He put Blake Griffin in the game, dude. You taking out Robert Williams. This is why this man back. You know what I'm saying? This is why he back right now, because of this right here. We need them in the game to close this shit out. Man, all I know is we still gonna go past them, but we should be past them right now.
Y'all should be getting ready to catch some rest.
I ain't gonna huff and puff too hard, but I do know we already know what we got ahead of us. We just got to get past these damn vulture birds.
All right, so well, we all agree that the Celtics still gonna win that series, or is anybody in here feeling like Atlanta got a chance? Where you at, Ace?
About to go.
Honestly, I think the Celtics close it out, man.
They got.
I don't know why they've just been toying with their food for so long now. Cap said they were going to sweep. I put some money on that.
Right.
That didn't go down. But like I said, it's like they're doing. It's like they're trying new stuff in the postseason for some reason, and it ain't working. So stop doing it. Do what got you to the point where you are now, and quit playing with it. You're just playing with your food. Finish it up. Get some rest before that next series because you need it.
Agreed.
All right. So I'm with y'all on that. So what about we got Denver. Denver put Minnesota. Denver put Minnesota out of their misery. How we feeling about that?
I mean, Minnesota fought. They did what they could, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you don't trade for a second center.
That part. Man, key words.
Second center.
You get a hand clap.
Two dudes that play the same
get
position.
at the Ace Juice. Give Ace Juice, man. He got all the points on that one.
What you traded the future and a bunch of salary cap for a dude that's an all-star that plays the same position as your dude that's an all-star. Why?
That plays the same position.
This isn't
that dude almost the same stuff though.
This isn't Duncan and David Robinson anymore. This isn't 1996. That ain't gonna work.
Say that.
Wait, I'll be right back on that one.
You talking that talk. Man. It's definitely not the Twin Towers era no more of basketball.
No, nobody does that anymore.
We
You
don't
don't
got
need to
none
do
of
that.
those no more. If that's the case, Embiid and AD will be on teams together. You understand?
My thing
Like
is like
you don't got
in,
that.
in this era of NBA, if your four can't hit threes at 60-some%, you're fucking up. You don't need them
See,
as
there
a
Yeah.
we
four.
go. There we go. Thank you, Ace, because that's exactly the fact I was going to get to. You tell me, when is the last time an NBA champion had a dominant big man? And that's the way they worked, inside out. When is the last championship squad to win inside out? Don't worry. I'll
It
wait.
don't work.
What is the last championship squad
And the
to
closest one
win
I can think of,
from inside out?
is the
Those
Lakers.
Spurs teams,
The closest
What
ones I can think
what
of is next to the Spurs is the Lakers.
the Lakers and the Spurs is the last team that you can say went inside out. Bro, listen, looking at the
Jordan didn't
last
have no in and out system.
no, I'm just saying, look at the last recent champions, right?
Right.
Milwaukee, right?
In and out. That's an
Golden
in and out
State,
system.
Golden State, Golden State, Golden State, LeBron James and them in the bubble. That don't count. I don't care what nobody
Right.
say. That
that's
Lakers
not real.
championship in the bubble is the asterisk. That's the asterisk championship,
That part.
right? Before that, Golden State, Golden State, Golden State, Golden State. I don't know who somebody won one in the mix of Golden
Miami.
State. Miami, Golden
No.
State,
Cleveland.
Yes, with Kevin Love and them. Yeah.
LeBron,
LeBron.
Golden State. After
But
that,
with
I mean, I'm just saying.
none of them teams, even Miami.
Nobody had a dominant big man. That's how they was winning. They was winning from the outside in.
Boston, when they were Ray Allen, KG.
They wouldn't play an outside in. I mean, they would play inside out.
Yeah, you had Paul
True.
Pierce and Ray
True.
Allen. You just needed KG to get in there and get dirty. You didn't need nothing
True.
outside.
True.
What
Yeah.
What is the last?
Okay.
There is no. You're not winning a championship with a
Not the last
dominant
20
big
years.
man. That's not how it's going. That's not
Yeah,
the way
if
the NBA
it ain't
is
the
now.
Lakers or if it ain't the Lakers or the Spurs, then it ain't nobody. Everybody else.
That's not the
comes
way
out.
the NBA is now, though. It don't work like that. Now you got to, like you said, your 4 and 5 have to be able to step outside and hit the three. Your five need to be shooting 30 to 40% from the 3-point line.
Or at least be able to consistently hit like a 16-foot jumper.
Man, that part. You gotta at least pull your player off.
Even when Toronto won it, big dog. Kawhi. Outside in.
And he really didn't even go. He didn't play in until they, like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't start driving until everybody else started playing out. When he switched up when his outside players came in, like Lowry and Van Fleet and Anunoby, you know.
Shout out to Fred Van Fleet. That's my dude.
Freddie Vizzle.
Van Fleet. Shout out to Van Fleet for keeping it 100 on how the refs be treating NBA squads out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Van Fleet for taking that fine, keeping it 100 this year. So we got Denver. We got Denver taking Minnesota out of their misery. But like I said, we seen that coming.
You definitely did.
I got Denver in the Western Conference Finals. I got Denver Phoenix is what I'm looking at after the Clippers then got demolished, because I really thought the Clippers had a chance until injury bug. So we got Denver. I got Denver and Phoenix. That's my call out the West. Who else did we have play tonight?
Man, we had nobody. That's
the last game. What was the last game we just watched? Oh, we was talking about it. The
Clippers. The Nuggets and Timberwolves.
Yeah, we talked about that, but the Clippers. We was talking about how
the
Clippers
Suns was the last game.
Suns and the Clippers, yeah.
Yes. And what I like the way the Suns is looking with KD healthy.
I mean, we already knew how that was going to look anyway, healthy. This KD and D Book. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous.
That Golden State matchup is looking like something.
Man, I think Golden State about to get put out, yo. I tried to bet a few people. They didn't want none, but I'm like, hey, I think Golden State gonna lose, man.
I still think
they're gonna lose that series.
I still think Golden State.
This probably gonna be their first time going out in the first round in the past 6 years.
What is that series right now? What's the number on that series?
Tied up.
2-2.
2-2. And Well, see, man, Sacramento almost snuck one in Golden State. That last one, it was 1 point. So it's like, man, and then we can never ever count out the Kings having the coach of the year, bro. Shout out to Mike Brown.
Shout out to Mike Brown. He's had
first unanimous coach of the year in Sacramento history, and I think the first black unanimous coach in NBA history.
Everywhere he goes, he wins too. That's what he does.
Hey, you see it, man. He's showing that his stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? And people trust in him too. So this is what they wanted right here. This is a hella fine matchup. This is probably one of the best matchups out the West right now.
My thing though about the Kings, man, is with Fox having that broken finger on his shooting hand.
He playing, bro.
Yeah, I know he said he's playing, but that's gonna mess with you. You know what I mean? So is he gonna
come Western Conference Finals? If they was to make it that far, that would be a big issue.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Come Western Conference Finals, if they was to make it that far,
they would have to almost win.
Huge issue.
And
I
imagine.
And this is my problem.
You can always tape those two together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the best way to do that.
This is my problem with Sac. We just was talking about it. That pick and roll, winning with a big man, it's not gonna happen, bro.
Right.
That's
a bonus.
They got the pieces. They got the pieces to go far, right? But at some point,
they got the pieces to beat the Warriors. I'm gonna piggyback on what you said. Yeah, they got the pieces to beat the Warriors, but not after that.
Yeah, bro. Because see, once we start getting into these, once you start playing these Phoenixes, these Denvers, right, and you getting into games 4 and 5, and they know where you going, and they know what you doing, and all you got is Sabonis up against Joker. Bro, I'm sorry, man.
Done.
I'm sorry, bro. I love Sabonis. I do. I love Sabonis. Y'all know he can come back to Indiana anytime. It was a move that had to be done. It's not a move that we wanted to make. It was a move we had to make, right? And we wasn't gonna get rid of Turner and keep Sabonis. This just wasn't gonna happen. So
I wouldn't have been too mad at y'all if y'all did, but I wouldn't have been mad if he came to Boston. That's all I'm saying.
So Sabonis gets mad love. He like Lance Stevenson. He's like Thad Young. They always have love here in Indiana.
Yeah.
But bro, real life, Sabonis versus Joker. I'm going Joker all day, bro.
You're gonna kill him.
Fox versus Murray. I'm going Murray all day, dog. The
Nuggets are healthy now too, man. That's a dangerous team when they're healthy.
They scary.
They have 6 players averaging double digits.
They're scary. They play defense. That's what makes them scary. They play defense. You got a lot of offensive scoring teams out here, but you don't have a lot of those defensive scary teams. Denver is a defensive scary team. They create turnovers. You know what I mean? They get steals. They out-rebound. They out-rebound you. It's another thing. They got
6 players. They got 6 players that are good for a double-double on any given night too.
Yeah.
Easily. So, you know what I mean? That's a solid squad, top to bottom.
Top to bottom. All 10-man rotation out in Denver. So,
man, believe it or not, I'm thinking that the Nuggets gonna try to beat Phoenix.
It might be a good series. That's a good series. It's definitely a good series.
That's at least going 6.
It's going 6.
It's going 6 at least.
That's going at least 6. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm still yet to see how that whole Kevin Durant gels with everybody things going. Because when he got there, he got hurt right away. Then he got hurt, I don't think that whole thing has had a chance to get going yet. And if it does,
then another thing I noticed,
that's scary.
Another thing I noticed is like when they in them close games and it's clutch, who gets the ball? Is Booker with the ball in his hands, or is Durant with the ball in his hand?
I mean, who you think?
I'll take it either way.
Or is Chris
Paul? He the one that get him going.
But Durant don't move well without the ball.
I mean, he got to learn though, man.
That's what I'm saying. Though, we've been seeing that in Golden State. in Golden State, you're not catching Durant coming off screens like Reggie Miller or Rip Hamilton. You're not getting that. You know what I mean? He don't
need to
move
do something,
well.
man.
He don't move well without the ball. So I mean, that's something to see when the game gets deeper. When we get deeper in the rounds and the game gets more chessy. Cause see, right now
Who you think gonna guard Durant?
And what if they play Denver?
And you think he can get past Aaron Gordon? That's a good defensive dude. And Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown will mess around and take Durant on some Draymond-ish. You feel me? Bigger dude against a little dude. Bruce Brown ain't too much shorter than Durant, but he'll take him.
I don't have my laptop on me right now, so I like to look at their roster.
I'll check it out right now. I got it pulled up right now.
I know that Trae Young shot though was ridiculous, man. I love when he do that shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love.
Bro, I can't stand that shit.
I love.
The only thing I said in my mind was, do not let this dude even get nowhere near the ball. Period. They shouldn't even let him get the ball.
It like Trae Young will miss every three he put up until it come down to that motherfucker right there, and then he gonna hit that bitch from half court at that though. I love that shit.
What's the chances? Period though.
I love that shit, dog. He do that shit like, oh, I love it. I love it. Especially when he did it to New York last year. That shit was great.
All right, they got Kristen Brown. They got Mike Porter Jr., Caldwell Pope,
Porter Jr.,
DeAndre Jordan.
That's who's gonna be on it. Porter Jr.
KPJ. MPJ.
That's who's gonna be.
Sorry about that, Mike.
That's who's gonna be holding.
Ooh, they got Reggie Jackson. Forgot about this dude.
Yeah, but they're gonna put Porter Jr. They're gonna put Porter Jr. on Durant.
Thomas Bryant.
That's who I would put on Durant. I
told you that squad's deep though, man.
Bro, they got a squad, bro.
Bro, they hold 10-man roster, dog. The whole 10-man rotation.
Squad.
Yeah.
Let's see if we could just show everybody real quick.
Bro, they hold 10-man rotation, bro. Denver gonna be
every one of them balls.
Y'all see this, man? We're gonna start from the bottom and go up. Gordon, Jeff Green, Najee, Murray, Ken Carr, Giuseppe, Gillespie. Is that what it is? Gillespie? Gillespie. The Joker. Ish Smith, he decent too.
You know Ish Smith gonna get bread. He
gonna get his cheese.
Yeah.
Jack White. He looked like dude off of Water Boy. You can do it. Man, Bruce Brown, Thomas Bryant, Peyton Watson. I don't know who that young man is.
I don't think he get no fire.
None at all. He a rookie. He got to be. Jackson, DeAndre Jordan, KCP, MPJ. Man, they ready, dude.
Yeah.
They is ready, yo. I didn't realize that, but that's a deep squad right there.
Wait, they got Caldwell Pope?
Yeah.
I forgot they had Caldwell Pope, man.
They just got him right before the playoffs.
I heard you say KCP. I'm like, wait a minute. They got KCP over there too?
They got KCP, bro.
Bro, they got all kind of power on.
That's what I said, dude. They got and we can't take away Jeff Green. He a whole champion over there. You know what I'm saying? He went with Cleveland, I think, that year, right?
Oh, Jeff Green got a lot of experience.
He got about a couple.
He got Warriors. He got Warriorship.
He got about 3 rings for real, I think.
Yeah, he got some.
Got one with LeBron, 2 with Steph, for sure.
He can pop some shit over there.
Man, man. Look, they got what they need. That's pretty much what. Then they got their starting 5. They already set. They got Aaron Gordon, you know.
Their problem is though is when they start getting behind. If you get punched in the mouth, can you come back? You know what I mean?
They just proved that. They proved that the last game when they took the Wolves in the overtime.
I was going to say,
Well, you shouldn't have had to take the Wolves into overtime. You should have just had that.
I mean, you gonna stop.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
We're not going to take nothing away from that young man over there.
You better not take nothing away from Anthony Edwards.
Bro, hey, you better put some respect on that man there.
Hey, Anthony came off of that 40 piece, dog. He shot that 40 piece on that.
That young man is not scared of none of these dudes.
Hey, man, look here. Let me tell you something. A
Him
40
and
piece
fall in the same lane to me is like not being scared of people. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're not dropping a 40 piece, dog, without waking up at 3:00 in the morning, being in the gym, without staying in the gym after the motherfucking practice is over with, without on your day off going back to the gym on your day off. That young man dropped a 40 piece on the Denver Nuggets. He wheeled them to that overtime.
He was on this Kobe repetition.
Bro, he wheeled them to that overtime, dog. We are not losing, even though they lost. We are not losing, bro. Hey, man, can't take nothing away from that young man, Edwards.
Well, I got nothing but respect for him. But what I'm saying is, not everybody else there is doing him any favors.
Man, they gonna trade him. They gonna trade Cat. They about to trade up Cat, and they about to trade up
Cat. That's what they wanted. No, nigga. No, don't you trade Cat. That's what you wanted.
Watch what they do. Watch what they do.
I tell you what. Don't nobody want Cat, man. The same way that nobody want motherfucking what's his name that got there, Rudy Gobert.
Man, then nobody want Rudy Gobert when they said they was gonna get him anyway. I don't even know why they even got him.
Cat that big. Don't get me wrong. Look, Cat went to Duke. I mean, he went to what? Kentucky. Cat went to Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Right? Cat went to Kentucky. Don't get me wrong. But bruh, I'm sorry, bro. You're not winning the championship with Cat as your feature.
That's what
Cat
I'm saying.
as your feature, you're not winning the ship with Cat as your feature. For one, he too big to be down low, not blocking shots. Right? First of all,
you need to go get a Steven Adams.
He too big to be down low, not blocking shots and grabbing all the boards. Second, he too big to not have a mid. He's got a 3-pointer and an inside game. That mid range is garbage.
You can't win with no center out there at the perimeter like this.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like when Cat got there, wasn't he a point guard or something, right? Other than he just had that growth spurt, and they're like, "Nah, you're a center now, homie."
No, he came in at a center.
Oh, he was the center. Okay.
He was playing power forward and center for a minute.
Yeah, he was splitting he was splitting that 4 and the 5.
Because that was it was who they had. They had.
He should have stayed in Kentucky another year. Is really what should have happened.
Because he did come out.
In Kentucky
he came out early too. He came out early. Man.
One and done.
He was too busy.
Him, Anthony Davis. They all was on that same squad. I was
going to say he was trying to follow Anthony Davis. That's what they was all doing, trying to follow that man.
And they was all on the same squad.
Everybody went AD though.
What was
it? AD.
It was Anthony Davis. It was Karl Anthony Towns. It was De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. All of them was on that Kentucky squad.
They had it was about 5. Matter of fact, that was the year they had about 5 Kentucky players going the first round.
All one and done. Mm-hmm.
And I think it was all the top players too, like all the top prospects. The person that they had left was
it was their starting 5.
But the dude that just went over to wasn't it Jalen Williams? Ain't that who they had backing up? He was the red shirt that when they was all leaving, right?
I don't remember.
Jalen Williams, the dude that played for OKC.
I don't remember.
All right. I just pulled it up. You want to go ahead and hear just this Kentucky squad, right? Just big names. Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns.
Booker was on that squad.
Yeah.
He was on that squad with them?
Yeah, it was Booker. Towns. Keep going.
Man.
Aaron Fox, right?
We got Marcus Lee, Aaron Harrison, Tyler Ewis,
Yeah.
Tyler Eulis.
That's who it was.
Yeah. Andrew Harrison, Sam Malone, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Willie Cauley-Stein. Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good at pronouncing
He didn't
names.
get
We
no
got
kind of
Derek
airplay.
Willis, Trey Lyles, and Dakari Johnson.
And Trey Lyles probably the only one besides
So that squad
all
before
the
that
stars.
that was
Trey
that
Lyles just bounced
2014,
back.
2015 year. That 13-14 was probably the one we were talking about.
Matter of Malik Monk too. It should have been Malik Monk, or he was there the year after they left. I know they alma mater because Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox, and Trey Lyles, they all from the same school. Well, now we know Trey Lyles and Fox was on the same team together. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good game. Look, yeah, they got it. Knicks, Cavaliers, Lakers, Grizzlies, Heat, Bucks, Warriors, Kings. That's all tomorrow. Firing off. It's going down.
So, what's up with the Cavs, gentlemen? Are the Cavs done?
I don't think the Cavs are done. I just think that their scoring is so inconsistent, and I think that's their main problem.
They don't got man. Go ahead.
That's just my opinion. Is when they're on, they're on. When they're off, and you never know what you're going to get from night to night. And honestly, like Reggie Miller's my favorite player ever. As a Pacers boy like yourself, I hate the Knicks with a passion. I really do. But I'll tell you what, I think that if the Knicks go to the next round, that's going to be way more entertaining of a series than if the Cavs go. I think the Cavs might get skunked.
The Cavs, they should get put out right now.
So if they win, who they play? Who the winner of that play?
All right, I'm taking it back to
the winner of the Cleveland.
I believe they're playing the winner of the Bucks and the Heat.
So
I'm taking it back to the playoff bracket right now, so we can go ahead and talk right. Yeah, Bucks and Heat. Yep.
That's the winner of the New York game. So New York is.
They both 3-1 the series too. Both of them 3-1 too.
So New York.
I think Milwaukee about to win the game too.
So Milwaukee up 3-1.
No, Milwaukee down 3-1.
I mean, not Milwaukee, but I'm sorry, man.
Miami.
I'm sorry. Not Miami, but I was talking about New York.
Yeah.
New York up 3-1.
Yeah.
Going back to New York.
Oh, you said, they're going back to New York.
New York.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I like your neighborhood Spider-Man, it's over with for them.
Yeah, New York about to knock them out.
As much as I like your neighborhood Spider-Man, it's time for you to run into this name, Julius Randle. So we can call him Doomsday, I guess, because it's over with.
You can.
It's over with for them, dog. I mean, your neighborhood Spider-Man.
But it's not an easy place to play.
It's not.
Your neighborhood Spider-Man ain't got it's out of.
He ain't got what it take to play in New York. Spike on the sideline.
Brunson playing the way he playing. Brunson playing the way
Brunson
he playing
on fire.
Home. You got you know, I mean, Julius Randle, dog, is the most underrated player in the Eastern Conference right now, bruh. You know,
most definitely.
The man, what this is my question, is what can't Julius Randle do?
Man, he can do everything.
The man cold.
I mean,
like
he been showing that his whole career.
He will take you inside and work you in the post. He will take you off the dribble. And if you leave him open out there at the 3-point line, dog, it's he's shooting it at a high 30, low 40 clip, bro.
In the mid range?
At the 3-point line.
Oh.
And like you were saying, he gets zero love from the media whatsoever.
Yeah, they be talking down on him because he don't talk a lot to. I guess. I mean, you know how they act, man, with the players that be like that's good like that. They always think everybody got to talk to somebody.
And then
everybody don't want to talk to nobody.
You can't be that humble.
He never runs his mouth, so he's not popular.
Exactly. That's exactly why.
You can't
he's
be
a
that
humble
dude
that works his ass off, and nobody ever talks about him.
He ain't gonna say nothing, I bet, until they make it past his first round. Then we gonna hear something from Julius.
I believe
I
it.
think we gonna once they get the Knicks past the first round, which they probably haven't done in how long since John Stockton played. I mean, not John Stockton, but
John
Starks.
Starks,
Since Starks and Ewing played.
LJ and the boys.
You know what I'm saying? We know how the history of the Knicks go with they hold everything. The famous missing
Back in the
layup.
days.
The famous layup, man. You'll never erase something like that, dude. You gotta, man. But you got this young gun.
My favorite of all time when it comes to the Knicks, this dude just did this. That's all I gotta say. Did this dude just did this?
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Did this dude just did this? The words is the only words I love to hear out of a Knicks mouth. Did this dude just did this? Yes, that dude just did this. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. The man said, I'm standing at the free throw line, and all I can think is, did this dude just did this? John Starks, man, that's why your ass was terrible right there. We should have known. Did this dude just did? Who drafted this motherfucker?
Did this dude just did it?
Who drafted this motherfucker and didn't get in English class?
And how you just make it all the way that far with no English though?
With no English. I want to know how the fuck you get to the NBA. Your ass can't talk.
He over there.
But hey,
that's how it sound though.
You out there getting his boomhauer on, dude.
They say John Starks. So how do you feel about the game today? They said, John, we just asking you what how do you feel about the game? This dude did. He didn't deny him away.
All right, he said this dude just did this. First off, the editor is dirty for not taking it out. He left it in there.
Hey man, the editor, dog, was
he the real MVP.
So cold blooded. He the real MVP, dog. Because not only did he just play it once, he played it a few times. Like
he doubled it back.
Y'all got to hear this shit, man. Y'all can't believe this motherfucker. Did this dude just did this? And I was standing at the free throw line, and all I could think in my mind was, did this dude just did this?
Is that what you thinking about, though?
That's why you deserve to get motherfucking 8 points in 9 seconds put on your head, dog.
It starts, man. We just
down twice.
It starts. We just gonna tell you this. Just go look at the film, dog.
Just run that film, big dog. Hey, run that film on it. So here we go. We got Cleveland. I feel like getting ready to get put out, right? So that'll leave us with New York and the Celtics, right?
No, the Celtics is gonna play Philly.
I forgot about the Philly.
Philly already over there waiting.
Yeah, Philly's already resting.
Yeah.
But that might play against them though.
Yeah.
If
it do, this is it.
Embiid needs that though.
We got Big Dolphin over there. I like to call him Big Dolphin.
Everybody talk this shit, but we got Embiid over there healing, getting healthy. And one thing that I can say out of 42 years of my life watching the NBA, I ain't never watched nobody lose the series because they wrapped up their series on a sweep and had to wait on the motherfucking dog. You might lose that first game. You might lose game one at home, right? And then everybody gonna say, "Oh, they had too much time off. They forgot how to play." Then you come back and you win the next 4 in a row, dog. I have yet to see somebody get that extra break and then lose the series. You know what I mean? Like, I've yet to see that.
Because I think we swept Brooklyn and played against Milwaukee and beat Milwaukee.
Right, and
Africa sweep.
lost the first game at home and came
Yeah,
back.
lost the first game.
Yeah.
Came back, wiped them right on out.
Yeah, that's just usually for the betters. That's usually for the betters, so they can get some money in on that first game and then think they're gonna win.
I
But
don't know,
yeah,
man.
man,
But Milwaukee, Miami, boy, this man Jimmy Butler, they didn't let this man turn up on them again.
Jimmy Butler only doing that because hey,
I
Milwaukee
know.
injured.
Look, I know. I'm just
Milwaukee
saying they didn't
injured,
let
bro.
him turn up on him
He
again. You know that he put him out the other year that we met him in the finals. He the reason why they didn't make it.
yeah, I mean he smelled blood in the water, dog. I mean
Exactly.
Giannis hurt.
That's what I'm on.
Giannis hurt. Middleton ain't 100. Yeah, smell blood in the water, dog.
Giannis still had a good night though, being injured last night, man.
They
He
need
didn't
him to
have a
be.
Giannis
They
night.
need him to be all the way 100%.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he didn't have a Giannis night though. He need to have.
We called that last week though. We said
Right.
that it was done.
Yeah, when he hit that back, I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
It's not something you come back from overnight either. You know what I mean? That's going to linger the entire
ask Steph
playoffs.
Curry,
Ain't gonna
ask
get
everybody else that hit their back in probably the past year. They ain't come right back right away.
You can't, bro, because that back get to hurt you, man. See, that back get to hurt you. That back get to hurt. You did. So, we got Aaron Rodgers. Let's before we move on, we got real quick. We got Aaron Rodgers trade over to the Jets finalized. We got some round picks in there. I don't remember any players being involved besides Aaron Rodgers.
No, it was just picks.
Got a lot of picks that happened, ladies and gentlemen. So that's official. Just wanted to touch on that. How y'all feel about that? Anybody got any feelings? I think that's Brett Favre 2.0
type shit. It's simple. It was meant to happen.
Honestly, if I'm the Jets, I don't feel like I got fleeced in that trade whatsoever. I thought the Packers wanted a lot more than that to begin with. You're looking at the Jets. You ended up Breece Hall was going to be rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year last year. He got hurt. So Wilson, your other rookie, got offensive rookie of the year. You got two dope tight ends. Your offensive line's not quite there, but you had a top 5 defense. You were what, 7? I think they were 7-10 last year. So you flip. Let's say Aaron Rodgers is worth 3 games in that scenario. You make the playoffs this year. That's worth risking it. Or if you guys aren't doing that well, the clause was if he doesn't play 65% of the games, then it's a second-round pick next year, not a first. If you're not going to make the playoffs, sit his ass, save yourself a first-round pick, and you took a shot on a 1-year rental. You know what I mean?
That part. That's exactly what it is.
Shit, Ace set it off.
Hold it up.
You're the Packers. You're the Packers. You're in a rebuild. You know what I mean? Use those draft picks. Do something smart.
Man, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to take long for.
I guess it's the time right now. I guess to get a quarterback too.
I feel like both teams won that trade. I feel like that was what both teams needed. I feel like both teams won that trade. Like you said, the Jets were 3 wins away from the playoffs. You got Aaron Rodgers who can will you at least 2 to 3 wins. Himself, he can will you 2 to 3 wins. So I think that, like you said, I think that was a great move for them. You put yourself in a position to where now you got a hell of a receiver core out there. They got one hell of a receiver core. So they got some young talent out there too. So, well, I like to see what's gonna happen. I think that worked out for both squads. Unfortunately, we got Lamar Jackson still don't look like he's gonna be anywhere but
playing
in
Baltimore.
I thought the coach was gonna make a run at him, but it makes more sense for the coach to try to get Richardson. If you ask me.
They're also looking at Trey Lance right now.
And I just don't know if Lance is gonna be there.
I wouldn't take the risk on Trey Lance to begin with. They were talking about the Niners and Vikings trading Trey Lance for Kirk Cousins and exchanging picks. If I'm a Niners fan, I'd be excited about that, but I don't see the point in that one either.
I'm not a Trey Lance fan. First of all, I would personally. Yeah. Me personally,
I don't see no reason for him.
I would take the rookie Richardson. This is me personally, and I ain't no GM, but I would take the rookie Richardson and I would start Minshew. I would start Minshew, and
Gardner's
I
a
would
nice little player, man.
Yeah.
I would start Minshew and let Richardson work his way into the rotation. You know what I mean? Let's see what he looks like at practice. Let's see what he's got going on. Let's let him talk with Gardner. Let's see what's going on in practices, OTAs, all that shit. But I take the rookie. And I let this year go down with Gardner Minshew and the rookie backing them up. And the next year we fly. We fly with Richardson. That's the way I would do it.
You want to do that instead of taking a swing at one of these big name quarterbacks? Because
why not?
Cardinals are potentially shopping Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray's a bunch of problems in my mind. Would you rather? I mean, if you can get Lamar for something reasonable, would you take that? Would you take that?
Personally,
let's say you get Lamar for your first round pick this year and next year.
So look, this is personally.
Yeah.
With the receiver core that the Colts got, with the running back the Colts got, with that offensive line that should have been way better than it was that the Colts got, I'm taking my chances with the rookie. I don't want no big name right now.
Save the money too. Yeah.
Save us the bread. Keep rebuilding because you still gotta you got a top 5 defense. You just gotta get it right.
They gotta stay healthy.
You got a top 5 defense. You got the picks in the bread to go get you some young talent.
Yep.
So yeah, you could go get you a Kyler Murray and be good this year. Right? Maybe.
Yeah.
But then you're doing the same thing you've been doing when you've been getting Phillip Rivers and old Eagle quarterbacks and old Atlanta quarterbacks, and you've been doing this year after year after year after year.
Yeah.
Go get you a solid QB that you're
gonna hold on.
Young. You know what I mean? Exactly.
It's time to get young.
I like the idea of Jackson. I just don't like the price.
Yeah. You're going to have to pay him. Yeah.
And plus, I'm not saying that Jackson is not a good player, but the price don't match the play that we looking for.
Yeah.
If we're going to pay you that, we're going to need you to come out here and get your pay money on.
I don't want to put myself in that kind of financial hole. And
I agree.
And I'm not even positive my offensive line can protect him right now.
Yeah, they were underperforming like hell last year.
I'm not sure my offensive line can protect him, and really that's not what I want. I don't want him running around out there for his life. I want him running around to make plays. Two different things. You get what I'm saying? Two different things. Running around to try to save a loss of yards and running around trying to make a play is two different things. I don't need him trying to save a play. I need him trying to make a play. And I don't want to be spending all that kind of bread. And I'm not positive that I can protect him to make that play instead of saving that play.
Especially when we got players out here like Jalen Hurts and Pat Mahomes still out here. Man, we got players like them out here still able to get down on the ground and make plays like that. Like, we don't want to take no hassle when we can actually get a young gun that's capable of doing that plus some. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got a young gun out there. You got you got the number 1 running back in the league. You know what I'm saying?
When he's healthy.
You got Jonathan Taylor to take some of that pressure off.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? You got Jonathan Taylor with LaMarcus Russell, where I'm at with it. Oh, that's old. Jamarcus Russell, that motherfucker was a bust if I ever seen one.
You over there bringing that lean back.
Boy, that motherfucker.
You over there bringing that lean back with Jamarcus Russell.
But Jackson, you got Jackson and Jonathan Taylor. Taylor ain't gonna get the touches he needs to have to keep you balanced.
And Deion Jackson, we had just picked him up. catching up with last year, right? You know, so it's like
last year, y'all were
stupid.
See, he was a playmaker. He was a third base pass catcher. He was a pass catcher.
This is as bad as I've ever seen Donnie Long look, but give Tyson credit, that's it.
He collapses, and this one.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Nothing else. No other big major moves. No other big major moves that I could.
Pavlovich, UFC, Sean called it out.
I told you.
Said he was going dead. Blades. I
Ace
said he was
Juice
going
called
to
that
hook him
one
up.
now. Ace Juice,
But yeah, Juice called that one out.
Ace Juice pulled a throw the towel on that one right there. He definitely pulled a Captain Great and King James the Pharaoh in boxing world. He definitely did that one. If we called 7, I said Gervonta Tank Davis in round 7 through 9. I definitely called that. We called that, and your boy Ace Juice just called the.
He did that.
He definitely did that, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all need
Curtis
to go
Blades,
back, watch that
you.
podcast. King James the Pharaoh B-Day. We touch on all of that. Ace Juice definitely called out that. He said it was going to happen. It happened the way he said it was going to happen. Man, we got a round of applause for Ace.
Man, I definitely got a definite round of applause for Ace, man. You deserve that.
Appreciate you.
And Curtis Blades. Take that.
You got the floor, Ace. You got the floor.
But see,
Ace.
all right. So what y'all were talking about, and it still could be an issue moving forward. I don't think it's going to be. Is the fact that Pavlovich can't wrestle? Is what you guys were saying?
He can't.
And Curtis Blades said
can't.
his strategy going into it was, I'm going to try to take him down. And right before his ass got knocked the fuck out, I don't think Curtis Blades watched the highlight reels or anything before. This dude has 7 wins in the first 7 knockouts in 7 fights in under 2 minutes and 32 seconds of the first round. This is a modern day Fedor Emelianenko, and no one's giving this dude any credit.
That's
Nobody
a high ratio.
is this dude. I told you guys, watch out for that left jab, that left straight, and that's what he just picked his ass apart with. And you never hear on an MMA fight ever. This dude's barely throwing punches out there, and it sounds like he's punching through a fucking wall. This guy is an animal. We haven't seen anything like this dude in a long time, man. Yeah. I was trying to tell y'all, like, and Blades has historically has problems with power punchers. He lost twice to Ngannou. He lost to.
I was gonna say Blades doesn't lost his last
anybody that can throw real heat at him. That's his.
I think Blades lost his last couple fights.
My dude never got a chance to wrestle. He rocked him earlier in that first round. He rocked him a little bit, and then when he tried shooting in, he caught that left and went night.
Good night.
That's what happens.
Be more careful.
And I'm gonna be real with you right now. Like, I think that there's a reason that John Jones is saying, yeah, after the Stipe fight, if I win, I'm just gonna go ahead and retire. This is just a legacy fight for me. Because he don't want that smoke. John Jones cannot take punches from this dude. I'm telling you right now. I don't know who else other than Ngannou, who's since left the UFC, can take this kind of abuse from Pavlovich. This is the up and comer. This is that dude. He is, in my opinion, the modern day Fedor Emelianenko, and that's all I got to say about that.
Man, I give you that. Hey, definitely give him that.
You got that one.
OG Fedor.
We give you, I get the flowers where the flowers do, man. And you get them flowers, as you called that. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about what you said about him and John Jones. If there's anybody that could give him a run for the money, I do believe it's my man on John. You know what I'm saying?
Believe that too, but
that's one guy. That's one guy I'm never going to ever.
John Jones already told everybody he's not taking any more fights if he can't have his feet wrapped. So all you got to do is just say, no, we're not doing that. And his first because
he wanted to get it. His feet was supposed to be wrapped up.
Had he not already been the main event on that card, when they cut that tape off his feet, you saw that look on his face. Granted, it ended the way it ended because that's John fucking Jones, but I don't think Jones been hit as hard as this dude can hit. That's all I'm saying, man. Like Jones, could he wrestle him? Could he body him? Absolutely.
I don't think
Anything
he
could happen.
wrestled him. John Jones cold, dude. Like that's just
no. John Jones is the greatest MMA fighter to ever grace the planet.
Being. We might
John
see power.
Like a black truck like that before. Is all I'm saying.
This is what I'm gonna say then. All right, Surreal Gone wasn't John Jones' toughest fight, right? When nobody really John Jones' toughest fight except Gustafson, right? If you don't got those skill set that's about this much close to what that man can do, man, it don't matter how hard you can swing. Surreal Gone was supposed to be that. Everybody was supposed to be saying he about to get knocked out. I'm like, man, this John Jones we talking about, y'all. Just because this man going up a weight class, that make him dangerous, bro. That make him more dangerous. You carrying on more power. He out there looking like Big Baby in the ring, bro. You don't want them problems, bro. That ain't even the same John Jones we looking at.
That ain't even the same John Jones we looking at.
That's a different guy.
That's why he disappeared. And didn't come back until he knew he was ready, bro. I'm sorry. John Jones is like a superhero to me, dog.
I swear,
sorry, man.
He like Luke Cage.
I'm 100% with you.
And he like the MMA Luke Cage, bro, for real.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sorry, Doc. Anybody that can snort coke and fuck bitches is come in the ring and beat your ass. And
after 3 years, after being on the sidelines for 3 years.
But and then he got kicked out twice before he could come back and whoop the same dude 2 times.
And with the belt. You got the belt? I don't want to fight nobody but the guy with the belt. Who got the belt?
Come on, man. I mean, what are we talking?
Hey, who got the belt? Him?
He said,
all right.
Oh, hey man.
Him?
Who?
He got the belt? Hold up. Let's go. You? Who want this? You?
Hey. We'll never see that again.
I got you.
When John Jones lead us,
Who do that, dog?
We'll never get another John Jones.
No, dude, he's the greatest fighter ever. John Jones's one loss is because he beat the fucking hearing back into Matt Hamill. His one loss.
And he
12
hit
to
him
6 elbows.
What was that?
That's
the knee
it.
Or the knee, the elbow to the back of the head?
It was 12 to 6 elbows to a deaf guy.
6 degrees.
That's what happened.
You can't hit the 6 degrees.
Loss. He may have had a couple other questionable fights, you know what I mean, where he got the champion's advantage, but that's called the champion's advantage for a reason. Yeah. You don't do enough to win the belt, you ain't going to get the fucking belt. And John Jones,
even in boxing, you don't go 12 rounds with the champ. Dog, you don't go 12 rounds with the champ.
No, because if you did, you lost.
Bro, you don't go 12 rounds with the champ, dog. What the fuck you think you're doing? You know what I'm saying? You don't go 12 rounds with the champ.
Don't give it to the judges, period.
Yeah.
Period. It don't work like that.
It never will.
It don't work like that. I'm rubbing my nose like I really just did some coke. You know, you. Which one? You.
Got that night at the Roxbury going for you.
You went in that Jones bag. You got the Joneses.
Because the Joneses, you can't keep it up with the Joneses, dog.
Hey, man, before we ride out on y'all, man, and we tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. We got something new that we're gonna throw in on y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out that BKFC, man. This weekend is going down. As y'all like, comment, and subscribing on all those. I don't know. He just, zipped out. He'll be back in. BKFC, man. Chad Mendez, Eddie Alvarez, Luke Rockhold. Who is the guy he fighting? Luke Rockhold?
Platinum Mike Perry.
Oh, he fighting Platinum Mike. We already know how Platinum Mike's
tired of beating up old boys at bars, so Platinum Mike's gonna fucking hand it to him.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Like I said, so let me go ahead and read these like main fights you got going on right now.
All right.
You got Platinum Mike Perry versus Luke Rockhold, both former UFC fighters. You got Chad Mendez of Team Alpha Fail versus Eddie Alvarez. I'm pretty sure he was interim champion at one point in time. We have a women's championship
Yeah, he
bout
was.
between Fiera and Rawlings. You got this other fight between this dude named Copeland and Big Ben Rothwell from the UFC, former
Okay, Big Ben.
UFC heavyweight. And then we got former UFC fighter Chris Camozzi versus former UFC fighter Brian Spahn right there.
Hey,
That's Sunday, and that's on pay-per-view for you right there.
man, stack card, man.
But if I had to go ahead and just give my predictions on this one, I think Platinum Mike's going to wreck his world. That dude is a straight puncher, and Luke Rockhold's seen better days. You're looking at the other fight, man. If anybody can, those Team Alpha Fail dudes. Sorry, I hate calling them Alpha Fail, but that's just what they were. Conor McGregor whooped them all. Killishaw whooped them all after he left. That's just kind of what they did, But
Facts.
Chad Mendez is a bad boy, and I'm telling you right now, I'll take him over Eddie Alvarez all day.
I'm riding with you too, man. Man, Mendez definitely was a bad boy. I just watched the last fight. If y'all missed that last BKFC, he just qualified and smashed on dude. That was literally like a couple days ago. They usually have it on like a Saturday or something like that, Friday.
I've seen them on Friday nights before, but this pay-per-view actually made a Saturday night because there's no UFC, there's no boxing this weekend. It's a great place for it. Starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. It looks like it's on Fight TV?
Yeah, FITE. Fight.
On OnlyFans as well, apparently.
What?
Either that or it's sponsored by. It might be sponsored by OnlyFans.
Well, look, man, y'all know what it is, man. Throw the Towel Sports Podcast. It's your boy Cap the Great. I got my man Ace Juice, also known as the Honcho, over at Jello Suspense. You know what I'm saying? My man King Jason Farrell. I don't know, man. They over here booting him out. I don't know what's going on right now, man. If you having technical difficulties or what,
got shit to do today.
Right, I don't know what's up. I think he's just coming in and out. I don't know. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I was say, man,
having technical difficulties, fellas. It was.
Yeah, as y'all see, man, these technical difficulties is out here hitting them. Man, once again, King James the Pharaoh, Captain Great, yours truly, my man Ace. You know what I'm saying? Go tune into that new Jello Suspense that's dropping this Sunday. If you missed the last one, Peanut Butter Jelly Time, episode 11. Go check it out. Man, just dropped a new episode, Investing Games with my brother Midwest J. Man, we got a new good synergy episode coming up. I'm pretty sure we're going to probably hit y'all around this weekend, maybe. You never know. You know what I'm saying? We just out here getting busy, man. We staying busy, and we bringing y'all quality stuff, man.
While you get a second, though, let them know about the talent search you got going on for the new female co-host.
And, yeah, let me go ahead and throw that out.
Hit them with that for a minute. Let them know.
We got we shooting for a new female co-host for the platform.
Gentlemen, and, I gotta check in, check out. I'm having technical difficulties. Y'all know.
As y'all see, he checking in, checking out. But before we check out on y'all fully, and shout out to my brother King James again. Man, we got the open slot, man. We looking for a female.
Let them know what we're looking for.
And if y'all didn't get the instructions, I'm not gonna share the instructions on here. Y'all can go watch the video because that's what y'all got to do as part of a requirement. Y'all got to at least watch one episode, and y'all might as well pick that one. Might as well pick the Investing Games intro episode. Go check out me and my bro Midwest J as we buzz down the info.
Shout out to Midwest J.
Man, and Petty would love his channel over there. Y'all go give him a follow. Please.
Paper ball.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we got some stuff coming up for sure, man. So once again, brother, I appreciate you hopping on here with us, man. Kicking your knowledge.
Here,
man. And until we meet again, man, let's throw the towel, man. Cap, I'm out.